NBC News has uncovered secret Facebook groups where elite members of the U.S. military are sharing far-right ideologies and conspiracies, including racist and sexist comments. NBC News' Carol Lee explains what she found in these groups and how the military is responding.
NBC News has an exclusive look into secret Facebook groups where far-right ideologies and conspiracies are apparently spreading amongst some of the most elite units across the U.S. military. NBC News White House correspondent Carol Lee joins us now with more on her exclusive reporting. Carol, good morning. This is so disturbing. Now, you and your team reviewed these secret Facebook groups that are meant for special operations forces. What did you find?
Yeah, Savannah, we've sifted through hundreds of posts in these groups, these private groups. You couldn't find them unless you're a member if you were just to search for these. And what we found were things like racist commentary, particularly about the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, political leadership, sexist commentary. We found things, even QAnon conspiracy theories, a lot of support for the false claims that there was fraud in the 2020 election. And so, you know, a lot of Americans think of these troops as the most elite or the most revered. And yet when you look at what's happening behind closed doors among a segment of them, there's some really disturbing material there.
Now, Carol, you spoke with the former Army Ranger and Green Beret. What did he have to say about these troubling posts?
That's right. We spoke with Jack Murphy. He said that this is something that is particularly dangerous among special forces, just given how specially trained they are, the types of training they have, and the skills that they have. And he said that this is something particularly when it comes to QAnon, because you swear an oath to QAnon, and you also, part of the whole conspiracy theory is that you're fighting against the government, that it's really actually extremely dangerous. Take a listen. Is it dangerous that we see members of the Special Forces community espousing these sorts of views?
I think it is dangerous. I think it becomes a question of dual loyalties. You know, if we look in regards to the QAnon conspiracy, if you really believe that our government consists of a cabal of pedophiles that are, you know, trying to deconstruct democracy, then it becomes a question of who are you loyal to, what are you fighting for, or what are you fighting against?
Now, the military, the Pentagon's trying to get their arms around this problem. They don't have good data about it. They haven't done a great job of trying to root this type of behavior out. They did announce last week some new measures. They're going to try to screen recruits better, for instance, Savannah, and also give veterans, outgoing members of the military, some information to understand how they might be targeted by these extremist groups.
I mean, screening better certainly sounds like a good first step. Carol, what's the Pentagon saying about this?
Yeah, the Pentagon is, you know, they're saying that they are working on this, that it's a really hard thing for them to try to actually get their hands around, and that while they're taking various steps, it's difficult because, for instance, Savannah, I spoke with the Director of Defense Intelligence, and he was saying that he can't get into these groups. That's not allowed. So it's not like they can go and join these groups and figure out who's saying what privately. So they've got a long way to go.
Well, Carol, you were able to get in there and give us this exclusive and very important reporting. Thank you so much.